Hello there. You know, I realize I've asked plenty of you in the past, but there's a certain matter I'd rather like your help with. It's a bit of a sensitive matter, if you know what I mean. That is to say, I've fallen in love with someone. At first sight, I have to woo this wonderful woman. Do you think you could help me? Oh, thank you. She's... Well, her beauty escapes words. Frankly, I've only seen her from afar a few times, but she has already won my heart. I just need a good way to approach her. I'm afraid I'm far more familiar with handling plants. Yes. Surely nobody takes offense at receiving a gift. A good quest. Aha! I've got it! What if I give her a beautiful flower? An appropriate gesture, given my interests, is it not? Good idea. Miss E...
Oh, it's you. Was there something you needed? No, absolutely not. Anytime I might have had to pursue a relationship, I've spent on caring for my patient. Ah, so you're here for some advice on love? Unfortunately, you're barking up the wrong... But I suppose the best course of action would depend on the couple in question. What do you think your friend should do, if I may ask? Yes, that could be a safe approach. If I were her, I'm sure I'd appreciate some beautiful flower. That might work, if they're already well acquainted. Well, I don't believe there are shortcuts to anyone's heart. But there is something charming about someone who isn't afraid. That's about all I have to offer, I'm afraid.
Huh? Did you need something? Long enough. Can't say I'd be in the but you know, she's never threatened to leave me once. Suppose you could say we were meant for each other. What does that have to do with me? Oh, you want my advice because I'm married. Enough about that. What do you tell your friends to do? Sounds like an idea thought up by someone with the luxury of time to spare. There are worse ways to get to know. Money can certainly be reassuring, but it's human nature to appreciate strength. Listen,
Thank you again for talking to the others. Well, what did they say? Love is truly a difficult thing. Well, there's no point in me continuing. That settles it. I'm going to give her a flower after all. Why, just the other day, I spotted a true beauty worthy of my beloved. I must retrieve it at once. But what if... Thank... This is it! Precisely the flower I had in mind. Thank you. Words cannot express my gratitude, my friend. The Belladonna Lily. Its name means beautiful lady, you know. A perfect match for my beloved. Ah, yes. Another friend of mine has agreed to help me with my fateful proclamation. Let me introduce you.
So you're Robert's talented friend. I knew you were good with the sword, but I didn't realize you also dabbled in matters of the...
Oh, already met Rutherford, have you? I owe my talented friend my very life. I'd trust them with it, and now, since we've got the flower in hand, we just need to present it to her. She's a geisha in the Yoshiwara district. She goes by Miss Usugumo. then you are already familiar with her resplendent beauty. That makes things all the easier. Well, shall we? I appreciate your... Come, let's find Usugumo. Oh, I'm so nervous, my head is spinning. Right, we've arrived.
I dare say...
Ah, how lovely to see you. And so many of you today. It is lovely to see you as always. Words cannot express how grateful I am for your help with my cats.
How do you know her exactly?
Is something the matter? I certainly hope we can become. Now, what brings you to Yoshiwara today?
Yes, ever since I first saw you, I've wanted to tell you... here, a token of my admiration.
Oh, what a beautiful flower. Is this a gift? For me? Your gesture means ever so much. I shall never forget it. Not even when this flower has withered and died.
Here I thought I'd pay my Usugumo a visit. Didn't think I'd have to put up with her foolish customers, too. Who the hell gives a girl a dumb flower?
How dare you? Miss Usugumo will not fraternize with the likes of you. Leave us at once.
Savages everywhere. You. Isn't this what you're here for? Just don't outright kill the man, hear me? I'm not about to get on the wrong side of the law.
You wanna have a go? All right, you asked for it. I had my eye on him first, damn it! Why? Just wait, damn you!
Not half bad.
That guest has been problematic in the past, but your talents were evident as ever. That we should. You are very thoughtful when it comes to your friends, I see.
I am truly glad that the flower was to your liking. I never got to introduce myself. My name is Robert Fortune. There are many beautiful flowers in the world that nearly rival your beauty. If you were to wish it, I would gladly give you every last one of them.
I cannot imagine anything, Mowan. I never knew such beautiful flowers could grow outside Yoshiwara. I hope you... Well, I must thank you all for today. I hope we will get to know one another over a little drink in the near future. Until next time.
Hello! Oh, things are proceeding well with Miss Usugumo, thanks to you. Every flower I bring her thrills her to no end. And yet, flowers can only do so much. She likens herself to a bird, you know. A bird trapped. And so I have decided I will free her from the Yoshiwara. I will need plenty of money. Far more than I currently have to do so. I will simply have to keep gathering flowers and make as much money as I can. I'm counting on your patronage. Come to me for all your botanical needs. How can I help you today? Me? A most the plan. And oh, when now this is... I've got just... There's something I would like you to see. A fine item, wouldn't you say? What is it you desire? I'll keep my eyes peeled for... anything...
So we meet again. Clearly, I'm no match for your strength. So I'll just have to make use of it. My name is Alexandria Moreau. Seeing as we are not total strangers, let us get down to business. Naturally, I will have you answer my questions in full honesty. To start, please identify yourself. I see. You do seem rather lonely, don't you? Now then, where might I find Robert Fortune? Well, after all I did to make him suffer, I'm rather surprised. However, I suppose it simplifies things somewhat. I shall have you bring him to me. That is after that. You are to bring him to the abandoned plot of land by Denzuin Temple. Understood. Good.
How can I help you today? That's very kind of you. Although I'm not quite sure I can accept it. I'm in your debt enough as it is. Then again, I would hate to refuse your generous invitation. Oh, what should I do? Yes. I suppose that's all. Goodbye. How can I help you? That's... Verily, tea is a wonderful thing. It has no borders, and is something the British and Japanese can enjoy alike. Of course, I enjoy the odd cup of sake also, but there are so many who wreck their lives with it, don't you think? Anyway, this tea, it tastes a little funny, no? Are you leaving? About time I go out too. So, shall we go look for a wonderful flower garden? To think that I came all the way to Japan just to be housebound to bloody expulsionists.
It's Mr. Fortune! Quick, we must save him!
If only I always had a warrior like you with me. Ah, I feel great. It must be the tea. What kind of leaves were they?
Boy, you! Give it back to us! Don't try anything funny!
Stay back! Thank goodness. Ah, flower petals. The flower garden must be nearby.
So, the reports were true. I'd heard you were working with that woman. Killed your head. But hand Robert over at once. You vile savage! Robert! Hold on!
Good job. You did splendidly. I have a feeling that this is the start of a beautiful relationship. We'll just have to wait and see, won't we? Till next time.
Thank you very much for the other day. I was just saying I acquired some lemons recently. A gift from Mr. Fortune. Thanks to him, I was able to give some lemon juice to my patients.
A spot of lemon juice isn't going to cure their cholera. It restores some of the waters I've lost, nothing more.
Right. Finding a cure is still our highest priority, and I've been searching high and low for any leads at all. But so far... I'm afraid I don't. I need more Western medical texts. Their research on cholera has progressed far beyond ours.
In that case, why not try our luck at the British reggae?
What? Why
Audio, you can't be suggest...
Okay, technically we'd be stealing. But do we have a choice? Dr. Ine seems
So I heard some rumors while I was locked up. Something about the Shogunate official with a collection of books seized from the Westerners.
And all of those seized texts are at the British legation, since they keep all seized goods there. Even though they're still rebuilding from that fire.
The British legation. I can't imagine requesting a text officially. Well, if this is the only hope we've got, then I'm in. How about you? I am grateful, and I will repay. I know it's a lot to ask, but please try to avoid bloodshed. I don't want anyone to get hurt. magical book I've ever seen before. It contains useful information. The plant in this illustration. It could well be connected to a cholera treatment. Some manner of medicine. Let's take it back for Dr. Narasaki to examine. I'm curious what else there might be. Plenty for now. Come, let's get out of here. It's just up ahead.
Can't say I'm impressed with your thieving skills.
Ah, I was just thinking I could use some entertainment. I'm so bored I nearly dozed off a minute ago.
Guards. They must have been watching us all along. I think I might just have to let you. But please, be careful. You're not going to die on me today.
No time for this.
Think you can take us on all by yourself? Impressed.
Work for me. Do me a favor. And at least put up a good fight.
You're hired for this place, and we will do no less. Prepare yourself.
Here goes!
Taste it!
Very well. Stop forcing our hand. What is the smoke?
Wait. We will deal with you later. Pretty good. Fight will be all the more satisfying.
I was really rather worried for a moment back there. But it looks like we've made some progress at last. Thank you for avoiding unnecessary bloodshed. I knew I was right to place my trust in you. It isn't much, but here. A token of my...
Damn fools, the two of you. A doctor running around nearly getting herself killed. What has the world come to? Oh, right. I took a closer look at what the two of you brought back. I think it might be cinchona bark. An effective natural remedy for fever.
You can use cinchona bark to create something called quinine. I've heard quinine can keep some of the symptoms of cholera under control. I was at a complete loss before. But I think this is our way forward.
Quinine is a potent medicine, but that makes it all the more dangerous. If we are not careful, our patients...
Then we just have to make sure we're careful. If there's the slightest hope of lessening their pain, we have to seize the opportunity. The books we brought back will likely have information we can use. I'm sure there's something we can do.
Let me assist you, Dr. Ine. I've never seen medical documents like these, ever. Certainly not in Japan. My father and I will do whatever it takes to get through them.
Thank you. I hope I can count on your help, too. It might make all the difference in saving another life.
Oh.
What about? Oh, how nice. Good timing. I just wanted to thank you for, well, that's... I don't need your help right now. But looking after these patients is my duty, you know? Plenty of lives have been sacrificed. I owe it to every one of those lives to give my... And when I see the way you continue to fight, I am glad you appear to feel the same way about yours. Come see me again, if you'd like. I've got to return the favor, after all. Just don't go asking me. Hello. I apologize for the endless stream of requests, but I'm afraid I have another favor to ask. Remember when I told you about quinine? I've been pouring through medical texts since then, and I've all but confirmed that quinine will help to ease our cholera patients' suffering. It won't prevent cholera itself, unfortunately. But easing the patient's pain is something at least. And so I find myself in need of more quinine. I've looked around. You're right. That would certainly guarantee our supply. But while we wait for the trees to grow, our patients will continue to suffer. Time is of the essence, I'm afraid. That's where the favor comes in. I've heard rumors of a merchant selling cinchona bark by the river, near Mifunakura. It sounds a little bit fishy, to be honest. But we have to take a chance. Would you? Thank you.
medicine that cures everything? Even if such a thing existed, we could work till we died and still not be able to afford it.
There's a damned rascal! Punish him! Away! I will destroy you!
Thanks for your help. Here, please accept this reward.
Oh, it's you. Of all the places to run into each other. I'm looking for a seedy apothecary. Someone here has been selling medicines of questionable quality. Let me guess. You're looking for the same person. I hear you've been frequenting the medical school lately. Something to do with that, I see. In that case, shall we combine our efforts and start searching then? There are a lot of no-good types in search of trouble around here. I'd feel a lot better if you... I appreciate you. From here, I think it would be best to swim. Little extra exertion to avoid unnecessary commotion.
What's brought you two all the way to a place like this? You must be in the market for a certain something.
We're looking for some cinchona bark.
You're a lucky man. I just got my hands on some top quality bark this very morning. This is the good stuff, you know. Don't know if I'll ever see bark this fine again. Well, surely you're not going to pass up on this steal. Of course, of course. Look all you want.
Ah, I see. This is a fake. A good one, but the color and texture give it away.
Huh? Not bite. This is no ordinary cinchona bark, see? Specially grown. Makes a much stronger medicine than the usual stuff. What? You're as crooked as I am. Oi, get in here! Oi, give our people a taste of our hospitality.
Don't need to go too far. Just have your hands, will you?
You. Haven't seen anything yet.
That takes care of that, I suppose. I'll turn this crook into the authority, but that doesn't change the fact that the bark was fake. I'm sure your friends at the medical school will be disappointed. I'd like to drop by the medical school myself later. If you're headed back that way, make sure to tell everyone what...
Well,
I suppose that would have been too good to be true. Well, I can't say I'm all that surprised.
thank you. But I'm fine. I didn't have very high hopes in the first place. Frankly, this has made me reconsider a few things.
Ah, everyone's here. All went smoothly turning in that crooked apothecary. Listen, if you're in great need of quinine, I can talk to someone in charge. If they hear how badly things stand, I'm sure they'd lend you some funds.
Thank you. But there are better uses for that money than acquiring quinine. We should use it to improve the upkeep of the medical school and the town. During the course of my research, I found that the spread of cholera can be prevented if we just keep our environment clean. For now, I think that should be our highest priority, even as we keep searching for a cure.
I see. While in America, I heard a theory that disease is actually caused by minuscule organisms that thrive in unclean environments. So perhaps the best strategy would be to keep them from proliferating. I'll inform the higher-ups of your proposal at once. Please excuse me.
Better to treat the cause than the symptoms, you say. Never thought I'd hear that coming from you, of all people.
Stop being so contrary, Faza. Just say it nicely. Like, you've really matured, Ine. I'm so proud of you.
Well, if anyone's helped me earn Dr. Narasaki's esteem, it's this person right here. You've been of such great assistance to me. I must thank you again. Thanks. I'm glad I can keep counting on you.